going on, YouTube? Okay, welcome to the very first episode of J&L Bass Chat. Now, if you didn't catch on from the intro, J&L stands for John and Lake. John Murphy and my buddy Lake Blasingame. And he's at his house right now, but whatever. And anyways, in this segment, I'm going to be discussing missile baits, D-bombs, against Reaction Innovations Sweet Beavers. Okay, let's go ahead and get on into this. Let's start out with the Sweet Beavers. I like Sweet Beavers. Sweet Beavers, let's take a look at what they look like. Alright, this is your average Sweet Beaver. Already have the appendages broken apart. Water bug color. It's a really neat color. It's got, I don't know, I'd say watermelon red bottom or top, whichever one you want to say. I call it the bottom. And then it has like a June bug color on the top. It creates that really, it's just a really cool color if you ask me. Reaction Innovations makes a lot of good baits, including Sweet Beavers, Little Dippers, Skinny Dippers. You know, the list goes on and on. It's just, they're great. They're a great bait company. I myself have caught a lot of fish off these Sweet Beavers. I planned on having a different color, but I'm currently out, and I only have two of these left. Well, three of these, considering the one that's on my flipping rod right now. And anyways, but these are really good flipping baits. I mean, you can cut them off, butt off, whatever you want to do. Use them for jig trailers. You can, I mean, these baits are really so versatile. You can use them on a shaky head. Just put them on right like that, screw it on there. I mean, they're just really versatile baits. I really like these Sweet Beavers, but on the downside from the Sweet Beavers, they're not durable. I mean, they're great baits. They're a go-to flipping bait for me. If money is on the line and I'm flipping, I've got something to flip, I'm going with the Sweet Beaver. I mean, they're not as durable, but they produce the fish. They are the bait that brings the fish whenever nothing else will. I mean, you can be fishing a jig, whatever, you don't catch any fish, pull out the beaver. I'm telling you, Sweet Beavers are where it's at, my friends. Sweet Beavers are where it's at. Now, let's get over to the D-bombs. I have two colors of D-bombs today. I have green pumpkin watermelon, and I have candy grass. Let's take out the green pumpkin watermelon first. Okay, here's your basic D-bomb. It's got all these little things up here. You can play with those, whatever, I don't know. And it's got like a, I don't know, I want to say it's got like a root beer smell, but it also has a craw smell. It's like they've really stunk up this bait, and it's oiled to mess. I don't know if y'all can tell, but it is. My fingers are oily after that. But you know, missile baits, D-bombs. Top color watermelon, bottom green pumpkin. The D-bomb, now I don't know. I don't have a lot to say about the D-bomb. I mean, I bought these, I want to say in September, and I'm down in Alabama, so it's still warm here in September, so there's still plenty of time for flipping or whatnot. The water's still warm. The water temp isn't cold yet, so we still have plenty of time for that, for these kind of baits, you know. But the D-bomb, I don't know. I mean, I've caught fish on the D-bomb, but it just hasn't produced. It hasn't produced like the Sweet Beaver. I mean, I like the D-bomb, do not get me wrong. The D-bomb is a pretty good bait, if you ask me. The only difference, really, in the D-bomb and the Sweet Beaver is that the D-bomb's little things, I don't know what to call these on the sides of it, are like longer and they stick out, so you can bend them back and forth, I guess, I don't know. and like the claws or the tentacles or whatever you want to call them are a lot thinner. They're a heck of a lot thinner than on the sweet beavers. Um, I don't know. Missile Baits is they're a decent company, I guess. I don't know. I don't really use a lot of their products besides the D-bombs. But like I said, I bought these in September, and they come in 6-packs. I have 4 of these. I have 4 of the green pumpkin watermelons, and I have 1, 2, 3, and I have 4 candy grass left. So that means I've used 4 D-bombs in my fishing life, I guess you could say, in my fishing career, whatever, however you want to explain it. I've used a total of 4 D-bombs, if that tells you anything. Now, on the other side, a D-bomb is a lot more durable than a sweet beaver, I mean, from my experiences. Sweet beavers catch the fish, D-bombs have the durability. I mean, don't take this the wrong way. If you're catching fish on a sweet beaver and you already have a limit and you're not in like a big tournament or whatever, you're just fishing around, you might want to switch over to a sweet beaver, D-bomb, because I mean the sweet beavers, they'll tear up and you'll need them more for when you're fishing a tournament and you need a go-to bait that produces fish quickly. A D-bomb won't produce fish as quickly, but it will produce some fish, and it's more durable, so it gives you a flipping bait for when you're just, I don't know, junk fishing, I guess. When you're just playing around fishing, you know, just going out there to put some work in, just to have a good time, you know, pull out a D-bomb is what I would do rather than a sweet beaver, unless you're just full of money, which I'm not. I'm 15 years old. I don't have a job yet, so I'm not full of money like a lot of people are, so that's what I tend to do. Whenever I'm just fishing around, D-bomb. Tournament, sweet beavers. So, that pretty much concludes it. I mean, in my opinion, sweet beaver better than a D-bomb. And I asked that question on Twitter earlier, so I know if anybody who follows me on Twitter sees this and realizes that I tweeted that, they're probably going to be like, oh, well, he just took somebody else's answer. Well, no, I didn't. I've done research, and I've fished both baits. So, I know what I'm talking about a little bit. But, anyways, let's discuss the channel a little bit now that I've gotten that out of the way. Lake Blasingame is a boy that I like to fish with. We're on the Florence Falcon fishing team in Alabama. We do a lot of fishing together. I mean, whether we're fishing a tournament together, we're just going fishing. Me and Lake fish a lot together. He's like my best friend, and we will be doing an on the water video Saturday. So Saturday night, maybe, or Sunday, definitely Sunday, probably. If I can get the video together by Sunday, then we'll have that video up this Sunday. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be punching, flipping, and frog fishing. We might pull out a jig, but what we're going to do is we're going to start out in the morning. Honestly, I'm probably going to work a frog in the morning just to go ahead and get that out there. Get a frog. I'm going to use a black and yellow spro frog, probably. If not, I'll use a ribbit frog, definitely a ribbit frog. But black and yellow spro frog is probably what I'll be using for a little while, and then we're gonna switch it up, and I'm gonna go probably candy grass. Yeah, I'm gonna go candy grass D-bomb, and he's gonna go I don't even know what color he's gonna use, but he's gonna use a sweet beaver. We're just gonna test them out. We're gonna switch it up throughout the day, and we're gonna see which one does better on the water, and y'all will be able to base your information or knowledge or whatever you want to say off of this video. And anyways, that concludes the first episode. I hope y'all liked it. Subscribe, tell your friends about us. We're just out here trying to do something. Thank you. Bye.